Traditionally, music has an exact start and an end. In the realm of video games, that isn't always the case. Time spent on any given area isn't definite, so it'd be kind of awkward to run out of music. Developers could restart the track, but the segmentation would be obvious. To combat this problem, music can be assigned looping points. With a loop start and a loop end, a track can be seamlessly extended for any length of time. When a song reaches the loop end point, it'll continue from the loop start point, skipping any intro portion. That's all well and good, but sometimes games do have certain events or cutscenes that always happen for a set period of time, or are intended to. In certain cases, these finite-length tracks actually have looping points. The opening cutscene for Super Mario 3D Land is a set event with no variance. The beginning portion of the cutscene always lasts for a set amount of time, and no amount of player input will extend it. The first track that plays with Mario and the Toads goes on for about 19 seconds, but interestingly, it has a looping point to extend the song. The developer had to have purposefully programmed the looping points into the song, yet they go unused in the final game. A similar thing could be said for The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes opening, where it always plays for a set amount of time. Each segment only lasts a set length, but most of the tracks have looping points. In other situations, a looped audio track can have an outro. This is usually helpful when timing a player-driven action with something that's supposed to take a set amount of time. When needed, the song will skip ahead to the loop end and play everything after it, leading to a true end. As it turns out, the Wii Shop channel has an unheard portion of its theme, with more data coming after the loop end. It isn't that exciting, but it's there. Did you know that Super Mario USA actually has an unheard portion of the Subspace theme? After a few seconds, the player warps out before being able to listen to the full thing. With the help of a glitch, it's possible to have the entire track play in-game. By obtaining a Starman, entering Subspace, and exiting at just the right moment, the Subspace music will continue to play, revealing a full arrangement of the original Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme. Some games use extended looping points as a buffer, in case something in the game scene is extending time. The opening scene of a Splatoon 3 match usually takes 11 seconds, but when other consoles are having connection problems, it can sometimes extend for longer. This also applies to the P-switch in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, to account for scene transitions or power-up state pauses. Excessive buffers can be forced in a game like Super Mario Maker, but the P-switch theme stops changing pitch after a short while. In the actual new Super Mario Bros. U, the P-switch theme continues to go up in pitch until it loops, going far higher than will ever likely be heard in-game. This one might be a little bit of a stretch, but technically there's an extended version of the Super Mario Odyssey title theme thanks to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The title theme is a cut-down version of Jump Up Superstar, lacking some layers such as vocals and trumpets. It only lasts a minute long, while the full track is about 4 minutes. These layers aren't normally separated, but thanks to the new Donk City Hall stage in Smash, isolated tracks are available.
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails?
Mashing together the bass, drum, and piano layers gives the title theme for Super Mario Odyssey, now as a full 4-minute length track. Sadly, the bass layer still has an 8-bit synth attached, and the drum layer includes clapping, but it still feels like a natural extension of the title theme. Something I enjoyed when getting a new Wii U game was listening to the boot theme.
Hip-hop beats!
Yeah.
Word.
Load slower.
You should have actually tried pulling the disc out to see what...
By pulling out a Wii U disc while it's loading, it'll continue to play the boot music. This accounts for variance in load times. In general, there are 3 intended ways of loading Wii U games: the internal storage, an external hard drive, or a disc. The different mediums can produce variable loading speeds, and thus, looping points are added to the boot themes, while later portions of the music go unheard. Mario Kart 8 on Wii U already takes a while to load, but for many Switch owners, the full intro might have gone unheard. Mii Maker is an interesting one. The application is pre-installed to internal storage, so it isn't likely to have much variance in loading times. It almost always takes a few seconds to get into the application. Interestingly though, the initial load theme lasts far longer, 28 seconds to be exact. A user is likely never going to hear the full thing on real hardware. At a certain point, it kinda just sounds eerie, like something very wrong has happened. Pushmo World goes a different direction, where the file for the boot theme doesn't contain the full track, and the unheard portion can be found in-game with the music player. There are even more songs out there that may contain looping points or outros, but are normally hidden during gameplay. Sometimes, the focus isn't about the contents of the song, rather, the way the track can be engineered to blend seamlessly into gameplay. Who am I kidding? This sounds